All right, shalom. Hey, man, first and foremost, giving all honor, praises, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Harakah, HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and peace, love, salutations, and blessings to the Lord's elect. Hey, this is the brother Yashiyah, part of Man of Valley, South Carolina, man, and just coming at you with a lesson based upon the beloved elder that you see on the screen right now, man. Elder Manatazak by I don't mean to capture him in this moment, but basically it ties into the lesson, and it is the actual premise of the lesson. All right, the subject. Okay, because long story short, all right, this brother, he was going, this elder brother, he was doing a lesson and he fell ill through it. And the thing is, that's just Satan buffeting prophets of the Lord, okay? Because, man, there's a lot of people, or there's a lot of people that are not preaching the right doctrine or preaching the right thing, but moreover not preaching the right doctrine, that don't even get touched by Satan because they're doing Satan's will. And this is all of Satan's. And now you'll probably have certain of the scoffers. Oh, whoa, yeah, that's why, man. Come on, man. No, this is a man of the Lord. I believe this is a man of the Lord, man, as well as the elder apostles on down. Okay, so it's like, man, come on, man. But yeah, this is just a quick testimony, because I through the spirit and prophet about Shemel Shah, man, I came with a lesson because I went through the same thing this week. Okay, so long story short, my back tightened up out of nowhere. Like I've been trying to work out and trying to get back into shape. Drinking my green smoothies. Eating better, eating salads, eating less meat, eating less beef. And eating, if I do eat beef, it's lean beef, lean lamb, you know what I'm saying? And trying to get my body back in shape. And I felt like I was getting to a certain point. So, okay, well, I'm for brothers that work out, that there's a point where you've been out of shape, and then when you start to get back into shape, that's that point that really drives you to keep going forward. And that's the point I was at. And then I was stricken with back pain. Now, back pain is something that I do not sleep on. That I like. If brothers got back problems, man, that shit is hell. That's like one of the worst pains that your body can take, especially when it's close to your spine. And that's what I've been going through the last couple of days. I've just got through it through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shot the water, Yahweh Shem Shot, of course. But man, oh man, but yeah. So just to get into it, man, subscribe to the elders page. Very edifying. Gonna be edified every time. And basically what he went through is what I was going through at that point in time, and provoked a lesson. You know what I'm saying? Basically, provoked the lesson, man. So I'm gonna get right into it, man. But I'm gonna start with one of the scriptures that the elder brought out, which is Lamentations 3:37. And yes, I was at a point, or a scripture that I was gonna bring out, but Satan buffeted my whole lesson. So I was about 20 minutes in, but Hey, it's all the spirit of prophet. How about Shimmy Shai? And I got everything right, so I did this lesson over. But basically, Lamentations 3 and 37. Who is he that saith, and it cometh to pass when the Lord commandeth not? And that's nobody. Because the Lord is, he's in control of everything. Like, that's one of the things, that's like one of the chief things that brothers realize when you come into this truth, that the Lord controls everything. Alright, the Christian church, the Baptist church, whatever we've been in our lives, tells us that the Lord, or who people inwardly call God, which his name is Yahweh and his son's name is Yahshua, they control one part, and then the devil or Satan controls another part. And that's not true. Because Yahweh Bashem Yahshua controls everything. You can go to Isaiah, 45 and 7. Multiple scriptures of the Lord, controlling everything. Alright. So Lamentations 3 and 37 once again. Who is he that saith, and it cometh to pass when the Lord commandeth not? Out of the mouth of the Most High proceedeth not good and evil. Wherefore doeth a living man complain, a man for the punishment of his sins? Let us search and try our ways and turn again unto the Lord. So there you go. You have to search and you have to search and turn your ways again to the Lord, man. And that's what we're doing in this truth, man. So let's move on to the book of James. Chapter 4 and verse 12. And it reads, there is one lawgiver. I'm going to start at 9. Salakia. Be afflicted and mourn and weep. Let your laughter be turned to mourning and your joy to heaviness. Humble yourselves in the sight of the Lord, and he shall lift you up. Speak not evil one of another, brethren. He that speaketh evil of his brother and judgeth his brother speaketh evil of the law and judgeth the law. But if thou judge the law, thou art not a doer of the law, but a judge. There is one lawgiver who is able to save and to destroy. Who art thou that judgest of another? So, man, how about Shemel shall control everything, man? Okay, so of course we are sent as lower judges on the earth. All right, the elect. Lord will not be a part of that number, but the elect is sent as lower judges on the earth. Okay, the 144,000 men. Okay, but it's like, the ultimate judge is Yahweh through Yahushua, because he gave all judgment to Yahushua. All right, go to now ye that say today or tomorrow we will go into such a city and continue there a year and buy and sell and get gain. So whereas ye know not what shall be on the morrow, for what is your life? It is even a vapor that appear for a little time and then vanisheth away. So our existence, is nothing but a vapor, man. How about Shem Yahushua? First and foremost, Yahushua, Yahweh is eternal. Okay, and then Yahushua was the first begotten. So you never know when he was made. So he's basically eternal too with Yahweh. So it's like, and we all fall under that. So it's like, our whole life is a vapor, man. We don't live 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, 50 years, even certain of brothers that are older than the truth. And I'm not talking about the elders and apostles. I'm talking about just brothers that's older than the truth. Man, your life is like a vapor, man. Okay, like everybody else's life. All right. Whereas not, it's like if verse 15, for that ye ought to say, if the Lord will, we shall live and do this or that. And that's the main point of this lesson, man. Because with me, I was basically working out and trying to stay diligent and consistent in it, and or basically consistent in it, and I was stricken with back pain. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that shit hurts, man. Like, man, To anybody that's going through back pain that's in the truth, I'm not worried about anybody else that's not in the truth, but everyone that's in the truth, man, back pain is no joke. Man, the Lord stricken you with that, especially after like a prolonged period. Man, I pray the Lord gets it off of you, and if it be His will. And we always got to say that, if it be His will, and that's what I prayed to Him. I said, Lord, please lift this ailment, lift this infirmity off of me, if it be Your will. And I was stricken with it for 3 days, man. For 3 whole days, man, and it messed up my whole so-called cycle. I thought I was gonna do this and rest on the Sabbath, then work out, man. Lord said, nah, you gonna sit down this whole week. And that's what happened, man. All right. Verse 16, for now ye rejoice in your boastings, all such rejoicing is evil. Therefore to him that knoweth to do good and doeth it not, to him it is sin. So there you go, man. Let me get this next precept, man, because we don't try to explain to other people, but we know how Yahweh controls everything, man. Isaiah 53:3, he is despised and rejected of men, a man of sorrows and acquainted with grief, and we hid as it were our faces from him. He was despised and we esteemed him not. And this is talking about Yahweh, man. Isaiah was the prophet that talked about Yahweh the most. And then likewise, Yahweh referenced Isaiah the most, man. And we got to go to the blue letter for this, man, because Yahweh was even stricken with grief, man. Okay? Now, the word grief, all right, and the Greek is koli, okay? And it's sickness, okay? So Yahweh even had sickness in his body, man. Like, he even had sickness in his body, which that could have been anything, man. A disease, a damn some type of ailment, something that held him back. But through all that, he got through it. So hold on. We're gonna go through grief, colon, okay, sickness, all right, disease, grief, sick, okay, malady, anxiety, calamity, disease, grief. Okay, so he was stricken with something that we don't know what it is, but he was stricken with something. All right, and us being, joint heirs of Yahweh, we gotta endure the same thing, man. Okay, So let me get the book of 1 Peter. Chapter 4, verse 12. Beloved, think it not strange concerning the fiery trial which is to try you, as though some strange thing happened unto you. But rejoice in as much as you are partakers of Yahweh Mashiach's sins, sufferings. But I'm going to read that over. But rejoice in as much as you are partakers of Yahweh Mashiach's sufferings, that when his glory shall be revealed, ye may be glad also with exceeding joy. If ye be reproached for the name of Yahweh Mashiach, happy are ye, for the spirit of glory and of Yahweh resteth upon you, and of Yahweh resteth upon you. And their part he is evil spoken of, but on your part he is glorified. So there you go. You know what I'm saying? Whatever we go through, is of the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahshua, but ultimately to be partakers of Yahweh's sufferings, because he was basically the ultimate atonement of our sins. And likewise, okay, the elect, starting with King David, okay, Peter, King David, all right, going on with the rest of the disciples, and then the rest of the 144,000, all right, which is the hierarchy of the kingdom of heaven. Hebrews 12, starting with Yahweh, of course, which shouldn't even be said, but Hebrews 12:6. For whom the Lord loveth, he chasteneth, and scourgeth every son he receiveth. If ye endure chastening, the Most High dealeth with you as with sons. For what son is he whom the Father chasteneth not? There you go. So if you're going through some chastening, especially chastening within the flesh, and the Lord is dealing with you, man, especially if you know that you're being diligent and you're doing your thing, man, that the Lord gave you. Verse 8, but if ye be without chastisement, whereof all are partakers, then are ye bastards and not sons. So there you go. If you're not getting chastised, you're not sons, man. You're not. The Lord does not love you, man. And a lot of these people that are out here, they're not getting chastised. They're doing their thing, and they're getting chastised, but they're getting chastised wickedly, man. Okay. I'm tripping. Yeah. Give me a second. It's 12. Yep. And even the beloved Apostle Paul was chastised, and you know what I'm saying, suffered through things. 2 Corinthians 12:6. For though I would desire to glory, I should not be a fool, for I would say the truth. But now I forbear, lest any man should think of me above that which he seeth me to be, or that he heareth of me. And least I shall be exalted above measure through the abundance of the revelations. So the Lord gave Apostle Paul, some crazy revelations, man. Like even Peter, the Apostle Peter, had to, say that his words was like heavy, pretty much, man. And at least I should be exalted above measure through the abundance of the revelations. There was given to me a thorn in the flesh, the messenger of Satan, to buffet me, lest I should be exalted above measure. So even Paul had something that was in the flesh that afflicted him, that people looked on him to like, okay, well, he has these great words, but the Lord afflicted him with something. And that's the thing to keep us humble, man. And I'm gonna end it with this, because we are supposed to be humble, and this is a part of serving the Lord, man. Sirach, or Ecclesiasticus chapter 2 verse 1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thyself for temptation. So that's right. And any temptation of the flesh, soul, spirit, anything, any type of temptation. Set thy heart aright and constantly endure, and make not haste in time of trouble. So in time of trouble, we're not supposed to make haste. That's trouble in the flesh, trouble in the spirit, trouble in anything, especially coming up. We're coming up in pretty much we're in the Jacob trouble, but it's gonna get very heavy pretty soon, man. So that's it, man. I'm gonna give all honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, B'Shem Rakal Gwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. You know what I'm saying? And peace, love, salutations, and blessings to the Lord's elect. Shalom.